How are y'all doing? Thank you for tuning into this pick a card reading of what are your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you. So we have 3 different groups to choose from. Group 1 is going to be this purple pom-pom, super cute. Group 2 is this pink pom-pom, and group 3 is this blue pom-pom. Alright, so whenever you're ready and you have one, I will see you over in your reading. Hey group 1, if you chose this purple pom-pom, then this will be your reading. Okay. So, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some, of this. No, okay, I keep spirits yelling at me. Okay, I'm gonna start with your little oracle cards. All right, so this is how, what are your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you? Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle these right quick like, and make sure I don't, I do not, yeah. I'm like reaching around my tripod, so. Oh no! Didn't. Oopsies. Hold on, let me find a lighter so I can reignite my candle. It was a. Whoopsie. Okay, so for the rest of your group, I'm going to shuffle these away from the candles, okay? All right, so group 1, what are your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you? I'm gonna get 2 more and then I'll flip it over. Spirit, what is group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards you? Spirit, can you tell me what are group 1's current thoughts and feelings towards group 1? What are group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 1? How are they feeling? How is our person feeling, Spirit? What is group 1's current thoughts and feelings? Oh my gosh. What is group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 1? Okay. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna get some tarot cards from my cat tarot deck. Let me shuffle these real fast. Okay, thank you for being patient. Oops. Also, thanks for checking out my channel. I truly appreciate it. I am new to making these videos, so if it's a little haphazard, that is why. But you know, I do my best. We're doing it, trying to channel messages for you from your person. All right, so Spirit, what are group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? How does group 1's person currently feel about them? What are group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? How does group 1's person feel about them? What are group 1's current thoughts and feelings? No, what are group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? Let's split the deck real fast. What are group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? Can you tell me what group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings are towards them? Okay, I'm here to take this card. person's current thoughts and feelings towards them. Group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them. Group 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them. Group 1's person's current thoughts. Okay. I'm gonna take this one too. And then we have the moon on the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. So, let's see. I also, I wrote out a letter, like a channeled message from your person, and I'm gonna wait till the end to read that. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Let me just, okay, give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm an intuitive reader. So I'm still like in the process of learning like the traditional meanings of the cards. So I'm gonna be like looking up some meanings in case I'm not 100% sure, just so I can kind of like zero in on like the vibe that I'm getting. Because I'm still in the process of learning how to trust my intuition, and I have a good sense of, I'm starting to pick up on like the energies of what your person is feeling towards you. But I just really want to like soak in as much information as I can before I really start communicating that message. Okay. Okay. Honestly, it seems like this person is very like conflicted. I want to say that their waking life and their waking identity is like, here, I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit because I can't hear myself think. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna say that they're they're kind of wearing a mask to the people in their life currently, in regards to, I guess, their true feelings about you and this connection. I think it's something that they don't really share with other people. So when I was channeling your message, your letter, I was kind of getting the vibe that, well, the person seemed very intellectual. They seemed almost like poetic, like very, I guess poetic is a good word for it. Like they're very like sensual, you know, artistic, creative maybe. But I think, here, let me hold this. So the Two of Swords upright means, you know, difficult decisions, weighing up options, you know, and avoidance. So I think that in their waking life, they avoid a lot of like the feelings that they have for you, or they try not to think about it. You know, they try to live as if, okay, I'm just gonna spit it out, okay? I'm like trying to censor myself and it's slowing me down. So basically the person, your person, they have deep feelings for you. They see you as like, in a way, their strength. When life is mundane, or just busy and crazy and confusing, I feel like they look to you as a source of like inspiration and like almost like a goal to get to. You are their end goal. Like you're like, there's unfinished business between you guys. See, and like it's like they're grateful that you were in their life, or that you were in their life, that they've gotten the chance to know you, and you're somebody that just kind of sticks with them in their mind, in the back of their mind, and you give them that strength, the will, I guess, to keep living. And I know that kind of sounds like a little crazy when you put it that way, but like, oh my gosh, you can't live without me, which that might seem a little codependent, but I mean, maybe there are some codependent energies, which is why you guys aren't in union, because that has to be healed before you could have a healthy, fresh start with this person, if that's what you want. So they're grateful for you, but of course they're avoiding those feelings. It's like they're so conflicted because they have other things going on in their life, or other commitments, maybe to career, to other people, maybe another relationship, maybe just anything else, and maybe they view you in a way as like they could easily get carried away at the thought of you, and maybe make impulsive decisions if they're not careful, that could kind of be a little destructive in their pursuit of you. They have to do things the right way if this is going to be successful and enduring. Right. And then we have the devil in reverse under strength, and the devil kind of speaks to like bad habits, with it being in reverse and underneath strength, it kind of says to me that like I was saying, like they're doing their best to like heal maybe their codependent tendencies, or like any other issues that they may see in themselves, so that they'll be a good person for you, and like an asset to your life, and not like baggage. Like they don't want to be work, they want things to be easy, and not necessarily like obviously easy, but it's going to be work to get to you. But in other words, they're just saying they don't want to like come in with toxicity and mess things up, like they want things to be peaceful and smooth, and in order to do that they have to do the work, and then we have judgment, and this feather is like really standing out to me in this card. It kind of reminds me of like white flag. Like I think maybe this person has recently like become aware of maybe some of their shadow aspects that they weren't previously aware of, and they're kind of starting to understand and realize that if they don't heal those parts, or at least find peace and work with those shadows for the higher good, and to put them on a leash, should I say, that this between you guys is never going to work out. So, and they really want it to, and they look to you as a source of inspiration, like I said, and in a way that in itself is kind of a detriment, because for things not to be codependent, they have to want it for themselves, whether or not you guys get together. Like, it's got to be something that they come to terms with, that even if you guys don't come together, that you'll still, you have to find the strength. Has to find the strength within themselves to be okay by themselves, even in a world without you, and that's like really hard to do. And they're trying to, pull the reins back in and try not to get so carried away with the thought of you and with all this being for you, when it has to be done for them, something that they want for themselves, for it to be true, true healing. And judgment is kind of like, they're analyzing themselves and their behaviors. Like I said, things have come to light, and they're starting to realize. They said, white flag, like, okay, I get it. They're kind of on the fence back and forth about the fact that, oh, I don't need to do it for them, I need to do it for me, but then they get so carried away, and then sometimes life seems so hard that, and they give up, you know, they start to feel like they're giving up on you guys getting together, and then they slip on, you know, their own personal progress and their own journey, and then they have to remember that they have to do it for them, you know, despite what may be going on with you. Yeah, it seems like they're really just working on themselves right now. Oh, it's sweet. But honestly, it's really sweet. I feel like this person has like really strong, deep feelings for you. I want to say they could be overseas. I don't know. Maybe you guys are in separation. Well, I already said that. You guys are in separation. You're not together right now. But if you are with this person, I'd say maybe if the relationship has seemed a little, if they seem to like pull away, maybe they've just realized that, I mean, kind of the same gist, like they need to learn how to make themselves happy in the absence of you. Just because, you know, you're born by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself. Ultimately, you have to live with you forever. You can't depend on someone else to fulfill you. So, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure when I've never channeled like a letter before, like a message. So I was nervous, which is why I waited till the end, because I wanted to see if the reading would match up. But it does, so I'm gonna read that to you. Okay. Sorry if I like misspelled things if you're reading this. It says, my dearest love, you and I haven't always been on the same page, but one thing has never changed, and that is my love for you. This world is savage, crazy, and so confusing for two kids just trying to find peace. You know, when everything is busy, my mind is still, reminiscing on the way your cheeks blush on a cold morning, coffee dates in the car. Things are complicated, and the only way I get through is by thinking of you. Maybe one day, on our pursuit of happiness, we will find our way back into each other's arms. I have this fantasy of us in bed, and you read me an excerpt from your favorite book. I hang on to every word, letting your voice linger in the crisp air, and think to myself how wonderful a life is with you. Please forgive me and trust in this process. If not now, then forever. Always yours. Honestly, that's freaking adorable. Yeah, when I was channeling, yeah, I kept coming back to the idea to, you know, cold, like winter, like maybe you guys met in the winter, fall is significant for you guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna get a message from your person's higher self real fast. Spirit, what does group one's person's higher self have to say? How does group one's person feel about them? Oh gosh. Should I get those? Oh, yeah, okay, good. Don't take it personally. So I guess if you guys aren't communicating right now, I keep saying he. The message here is that it's not you, quite literally it's them. But honestly, I kind of get the vibe that you guys are kind of mirroring each other, so, you know, the silence isn't your fault. It's not because they're mad at you, it's because, you know, they want things to be good, like true, and, you know, pure. And in order to do that, they have to do a lot of inner work. They have to accept a life without you before they can ever accept a life with you. It's actually pretty noble. And I'm seeing the camo and the tank, so this kind of makes me think that this person could be affiliated with the military in some way, or maybe they are, you know, like I said, overseas. Look at all these hearts and peace. Yeah, they want things to be pure and peaceful. Something that nobody can take away from you guys. And connection. Connected to the multitudes. Oh, I just realized I haven't like read the description to each of these. Sorry. Yeah, that just kind of makes me think. I'm drawn to this little guy right here. It's like when everybody else is around, you know, they're kind of, their mind is still drifting off, thinking of you. Their mind is stuck in that, kind of like that childlike. If you guys met when you were young, maybe, I feel like that's what this is representing. Oh, I realized I didn't read these things. Sorry, I thought I heard my son crying. I'm not going to read them. If you'd like me to read them in a future video, just comment below. And also comment and tell me if this resonated with you at all. I feel like I heard a lot more in my head than I probably said out loud, but I'm working on it. Moral of the story is, this person has deep feelings for you. They're not really sure what the road ahead looks like, but they look to you as a source of inspiration, and they're trying to find meaning in their life from a place within themselves. They want to be their, you know, they want to be their own strength, so that when you guys come together, they could, you know, you guys can have a healthy relationship, essentially. But yeah, they think about you a lot, especially at night. All right, group one, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Also, if you like this video, please make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, comment down below and tell me if this resonated with you at all. You could also leave a tip, please, if you'd like to. And I also have an Etsy that I'll link down below, where I'm offering personal readings. I promise I get much more in depth, but it's late and I'm trying to kind of keep things short and sweet so I can get back to my child and get some sleep, you know. But anyways, yes, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, book a private reading with me, or you can leave me a tip if you'd like, you know, all that jazz. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. I know that was you. Hello, pile 2, group 2, whatever. If you chose this pink pom-pom, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, so first I'm going to start by pulling some oracle cards. This is going to be a reading about what your person's current thoughts and feelings are towards you. Now, already, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I wrote a channeled message from your person, and I'm gonna read it at the end of this, but when I was writing it, I got the sense that you are, or some of you, should I say, are possibly widowed, or this person maybe is not physically in this realm anymore, and that's a nice way of saying that they've passed away. That was just kind of the sense that I got. So we're just gonna see if the reading resonates with that at all. What are your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you? What are group two's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group two's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group two's person's current thoughts and feelings? Current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group two's person's current thoughts and feelings towards them? Like, maybe this is for one of you guys specifically, but I'm seeing this man who's like got short white hair. He's like he has a pretty slender body. He's not like super tiny, but he's, you know, average. He has like a big smile. He seems like super goofy and upbeat, you know. I wonder. You know, this is crazy because for my last group, like the colors were also like in a pattern. So this is very satisfying to me right now. I love this. Okay, so a big message that I'm getting already is, if it is in the scenario that you were recently widowed or just widowed in general, or I mean, maybe you guys weren't even married, maybe you was, I mean, but there's someone really strong trying to come through who is an older gentleman, and I believe that, you know, you guys were together for a very long time. And now you're not anymore. And I feel like his biggest message to you is, I'm hearing, get back out there. Maybe not necessarily in the romantic sense, but I feel more as like, don't stop living. Like, that's it. Don't stop living. Oh, he honestly is so nice. Like, okay. When I was writing your message, like, he just seemed like very like, hey, how you doing? If that makes sense. Okay. Spirit, I'm gonna ask. Oh goodness, I almost dropped all my cards. Okay, what? Oh, I'm having an issue. Okay. Oops, sorry, I'm messing with the tripod here. Say it's good enough. I'll split the deck a couple times. Okay. What is... Oh. Okay, I'm hearing to use this other deck, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shuffle them. Because it's traditional, is what he's saying. It's traditional. See, that's... He might have been someone who was fairly traditional, maybe like your friendly neighbor guy, like someone wanted to borrow the lawnmower, he was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Maybe he liked to dress nice, you know, maybe you guys used to go dancing together, maybe when you were like younger. I realize throughout this reading I'm going to be talking to that specific person that this person is trying to get in contact with, so I apologize right now if you know, it doesn't resonate with you. Maybe pick another pile. This isn't your reading, so this is for someone very specific, I feel like, so I'm just gonna read it that way. Okay, hearing an R, maybe R is significant. Maybe his name started with an R, or your name starts with an R. Okay, I realize I have to ask a question. Okay. Spirit, what are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? Spirit, can you let me know, please? What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? Like he's just sitting there, like smiling, like it's so funny. What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? What are group 2's? Okay, that's too many. What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards me? Towards them, sorry. What are group 2's persons' current thoughts and feelings towards them? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll get that one. Oh, but then the lovers. Oh, but in reverse. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna keep these on the side just because I feel like they're all a little significant. You know, I just can't shake. I cannot shake the feeling that this person has passed away. Or I don't know if I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, I've already put my disclaimer out there that I feel like this is, you know, for someone very specific. Okay. Comes the sun. Alright, so I'm mostly an intuitive reader. I'm still kind of learning what the true meanings of these cards are. I mostly go on by visuals. But I also have my computer over here to look up these card meanings if I'm not totally sure. So I'm going to do that real quick for some of them, just so I can get the most accurate message for you before I start talking. Okay? So give me just a second while I do that, please. Also, thank you so much for checking out this video. Okay. Yeah. Fast-paced change. Yeah, I feel like this person, like, may have died suddenly. Maybe it wasn't like a slow thing, like it wasn't like a disease or something that killed. He's telling me don't say killed, it's reborn. He was reborn into a different reality, to a different dimension. I don't know. Yeah. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, hold on, okay. Sorry, give me just another minute. Thank you for your patience so much. Yep, I was sensing that. Okay. I'm almost done. I just have to make sure that, like, because I don't want someone calling me like a fraud. So I just have to make sure. Okay. So pretty much, one more. I'm so sorry. So, right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you that this person has so much love for you. Like, I mean, so much so that they've come through to bring, to help me bring this message to you. I feel like this person passed away very suddenly, and it's put a lot of stress on you in a lot of different ways. Especially financially. That's always like probably one of the biggest stressors in this life, and I'm hearing let it go. Someone's always going to be after their dollar, whether you're here or not, to be the one to handle it. So just let it go is what I'm hearing, Okay, so this person passed away suddenly. You're dealing with a lot of that stuff that goes in with, taking care of all the expenses and divvying up belongings and, dealing with family and everything. But and it's hard enough to deal with, grief and loss of somebody, like, as is. But then you also being like the spouse or, whatever, you also have to go through and do a lot. Like, you have to take care of all these practical matters, but inside, like, you are falling apart, and it's like you're doing your best just to maintain. And I feel like you've probably gotten in like a really down rut, you're feeling really, really low and questioning the meaning of life. How do you go on without your person? And this person is honestly so optimistic. Like, they are filled with so much joy and enthusiasm and spontaneity. I feel like maybe you guys together, like, maybe you were more of like the grounded one and your person was more of like the spontaneous one, like deciding to go on random road trips or something of that nature. 9 cents went out, so I'm gonna light one more real fast. I'm still gonna channel while I'm doing that, but so this person was like your everything, and with it being a sudden loss, like, obviously it wasn't something that you had expected to happen at all. I'm not sure, of the specifics of how this person passed. Could have been a car accident. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But person wants you to know that they're okay. They're great, in fact. They're so great, and they see you dealing with so much grief and stress and pain right now, and they're wanting you to go outside and to get involved, you know, talk to a stranger, try to make their day, do something you wouldn't normally think of doing yourself. You know, whether that be going to go feed the geese one morning. I say geese because there are geese in my area. Wherever you are, you know, whatever it is, ducks or deer. And wonder. And this is, you're wondering, does he see you? Can he hear you? Does he know just how much you're hurting? And the answer is yes, he does. And you know, he's obviously, I keep saying he, I'm sorry if it's not he, but I'm just gonna keep saying that because I have an image of a man in my head. He sees that and he feels for you, you know, but ultimately he knows what it's like in the afterlife now at this point. And he says there's nothing to be afraid of. It's peace, it's love, it's wholeness. It's amazing. It's, you know, like, don't worry about him. He's in a good place. And, you know, eventually you will be there too with him, and you guys will be rejoined, and none of this will matter. You know, the stress of the financial, especially the financial things, like saying it's okay, breathe, and focus on what life is about. It says, whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today I'll remember what an awesome power I hold, and I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. So yeah, I think this person is just trying to tell you to go outside. Don't stay inside, you know. Go get involved. Go volunteer. Maybe with some kids. Find joy. And then, yes, I channeled a message from them, and I'm gonna read that for you now. See, he was just very like, he says, hey darling, I told you I'd find a way to talk to you. Can't you feel it? This is the magic I was talking about. Oh, where did the time go? You look absolutely stunning, and I love what you've done with your hair. My, oh my, it was a beautiful life with you. How are the kids? Is that dog still keeping you up? I see when you get up at night at the same time, putting your slippers on and making your way to the bathroom. You're gorgeous, honey. When you look in that mirror, just know that you're gorgeous. A woman of the finest, wise and with so much life still to enjoy. I am always here with you. Don't ever doubt that. And I wrote, my Coco, remember me. I'm not sure if he called you Coco, if that's significant, but when I thought of that, I thought of the movie Coco. So if you haven't seen that movie, I'm hearing that you should watch it. It's called Coco. It's like a Mexican-American, I don't know. I feel like it's racist to say, I don't know. So basically, it's a movie about the Cinco de Mayo celebration. It's amazing. You should look into it. But Remember Me is a song that plays in that movie, and it's honestly amazing. I love the song. It goes, remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me. So yeah, it's a beautiful song, and it's a beautiful movie. You should watch it. But yeah, I kept seeing this image of like a woman getting up and slipping her slippers on and walking into the bathroom mirror and just staring at herself with such a blank, like, emptiness, you know, looking at her face, her, you know, the lines, her hair, like, where did the time go? You know, you spent all this time with him and now he's not there anymore, and look at you, you've aged, you're an old woman now, and even if you're not, like, I'm sorry, like I said, I'm just speaking in this scenario that I keep thinking of. You've aged and you simply don't know how to live without him. And I think he's just telling you you're gorgeous, you know. You aging is not a bad thing. It's beautiful. And you should be proud of that. And when he asked about the dog, my dogs are barking when I was writing this, because another dog was barking outside and made me think of, like, you trying to get some sleep at night, but like a neighborhood dog maybe just keeps barking and keeping you up and irritating you. But yeah, this person's just fine, and they want you to be too. They want you to go out there and experience life still. It says you have so much life still to enjoy, so enjoy it. All right, that is the message that I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this message and it resonated with you, please leave a comment and let me know in the comment section. Also, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to leave a tip, the link is in the description box. It's much appreciated. And I also have an Etsy shop. The link is also in the description box, where you can purchase a private reading from me. So yeah. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, night, evening, afternoon, whatever. And yeah, peace and love. Mwah. Of course. Hello, pile 3, group 3. Hello, pile 3, group 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you chose this blue pom-pom, then this is your reading. Okay? So I'm gonna get started with these oracle cards real fast. I also wrote a channeled message from your person. So at the end of this, I will read that to you. Okay. So, Spirit, what does Group 3's person, how does Group 3's person currently feel about Group 3? What are Group 3's person's thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? How does Group 3's person feel about Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? You let me know, please, Spirit. What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? Group 3's person's current thoughts and okay, I'm hearing I need to reverse these. I do this sometimes. Okay. What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3? What are Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards Group 3, please, Spirit? three's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3. I'm just gonna tell you guys, this person is going through it. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? I'm having to like force this message out of them. I mean, not force, you know, but it feels like it. In my stomach feels slightly queasy, like I'm nauseated. When I was channeling that message, I felt the same way. Like, this person has a lot of guilt. They feel extremely guilty. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? Like, they really feel bad. Alright, I'm just gonna pull this. So, your person, I'm just gonna say, your person is really going through it. I don't know many people who read oracle cards up, like, in reverse. This is my only oracle deck I have, so it might not work with other decks, but this is what I do, and basically the opposite of what the card says is ultimately the message. I'm just gonna go ahead and start channeling. Okay, so with gentleness reversed, I'm gonna say this person, I'm gonna get that away before it catches on fire. This person, yeah, just feels very off kilter, kind of reactive. I'm seeing these waves, like they just feel like they were just okay. All right. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? They feel hopeless. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? Better off dead is what I'm hearing. Oh man, they're really... Oh. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings? See, like, none of these cards are jumping out, and, like, I don't usually experience that. Like, always at least one, you know, will come out eventually, but I'm shuffling and shuffling these, and they do not want to talk. When I was channeling your message too, it felt like I was drawing a blank. Like, it wasn't necessarily that I was drawing a blank, it just, there's like a lump in my throat and a pit in my stomach, like, almost like they just don't feel like anything they say would make up for what they did. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? See these waves, turbulent waters. What are group 3's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? What are group 3's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? Oh, what the I'm sorry, I just heard something insane. I hope this person didn't rape you or date rape you, but I just heard that. Like, I just heard rape, so... Or maybe you were raped. Maybe not by them, but maybe they feel partially responsible. Like, there's something they could have done to prevent it. And maybe that's just... I don't know. What are group 3's current thoughts and feelings towards... What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? Group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3. What group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? Come on, Spirit, please. One more card. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? Please, give me one more jumper. What are group 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards group 3? Okay, I'm just gonna take this one. Okay. Y'all. Okay. So I'm mostly an intuitive reader. I go by these visuals more than anything. So I have my computer over here where I'm going to look up the meanings of these cards just so I know for a fact I'm giving you the actual message and not some, like, it's just a way for me to make sure that, you know, I'm not leading you astray. 9 times out of 10, it always lines up, but while I'm still in that stage of getting comfortable with all the tarot meanings, that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do that really fast, and then I'll start channeling the message for you. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is like a little harder for me to read than the other two groups. Maybe this person just really doesn't want to share this information. Okay. Alright, now that's starting to make sense. Okay. It's like emotionally, intuitively, I feel like just such an extreme like guilt, like, and then when I'm looking at the meaning of these cards, you know, it just seems like there's such like a much more like practical sense to them that I'm not really picking up on at all as far as like worldly things. Like there's something that I can't quite tap into, and it's frustrating me. Maybe that's how you feel towards this person, I don't know. Yeah, maybe this person has completely cut you off. Maybe you're like pretty upset about it and you're trying to figure out what the heck, you know, like why. But what I'm getting from these cards is that, well, this person has to okay. No, this person is pushing you away. Okay. Their thoughts and feelings towards you is more or less they want you to leave them alone, and not because you hurt them, but because they're convinced all they do is hurt you, and they care so deeply about you that they see like long-term effects or like things that have happened in your life as a result of maybe you guys being together. And it probably didn't even have anything to do with him directly, or maybe he just internalized it as that. I'm sorry if I'm saying he, and it might not even be a he, but I don't know, I'm stuck saying that. He, she, you know what I mean. Anyways, this person is telling you to stop worrying about them, stop focusing on them, leave them alone, essentially. And I know that might seem a little harsh, but they're really doing it from a place of love. For some reason, they feel just unworthy of you and your presence in their life. they truly don't want to see you hurt anymore, and they feel like the best way to do that is to just not be in your life. Maybe if they can break things off in a way that's painful enough for you, since they feel like they've already inflicted so much pain on you, then maybe it would give you the courage to actually look elsewhere. Like, that's really just the biggest blatant message I'm getting from this, is just save yourself. Basically, this person feels like a sinking ship, or they feel like, you know, when you guys are together, you know, I didn't even realize I said sinking ship, and these boats are in turbulent waters. No, they feel like a sinking ship, and they don't want to take you down with them. I feel like this person probably has some, like, I don't want to say extreme mental health issues, but it's possible, I guess, or maybe what they're going through, maybe what they did to you, or what has happened to you is what they perceive as a result of you guys being in some kind of situationship or whatever together. I don't know, it's just, all I feel is just guilt and this pit stomach feeling of just, it's not fun. This person is going through it. It's just really uncomfortable energy. Death, they really just want you to look elsewhere. Like, just almost, I'm hearing like, forget I ever existed. Like, easier said than done, you know. I don't think this person realized, obviously, that this is, you know, not necessarily the best. I mean, my opinions is, I don't want to throw my opinions out there, you know, but honestly, I believe that pushing someone away like this is, like, does more harm than good. But maybe this person doesn't know, and maybe that's one of the reasons why they don't want you around, is because they do a lot of things thinking that it's for the best, but it never is, and it implodes, you know, and they just don't want to put you through that anymore, and they just feel like they need to go on somewhere else, far away, where they can't hurt you. It's sweet, because this person obviously loves you very much, but they really truly just feel like all they do is hurt you. They can't stand it. Okay, gosh, this is intense, I'm not gonna lie. On the back of the deck we have this 5 of Swords. I'm gonna look that up real fast. Yeah, I feel like this person is just like on a mission to get you to leave them alone, to get you out of their life. Like, and if I were you, I would just do it. You know, it's gonna, well, I mean, you know, you do whatever feels right to you. Well, who am I? I don't even, you know you or your situation personally. You do whatever you feel is best, but I feel like this person is going to, I feel like this person feels like that they've hurt you to the extent that the only way to get you to leave them and get out of their life permanently is to hurt you bad. You know, like they want you to hate them and never want to see them again. I don't know what happened, and I honestly don't really want to know what happened, because it seems pretty insane, but ultimately, beneath all of this is love. It's all love. That's why they're doing this, and I think maybe, you know, you need to look out for yourself ultimately, and, you know, free will. If somebody doesn't want you around, like, whether or not it's because they love you, like, you just shouldn't be around. You know what I'm saying? What's his pile threes, group threes? person's higher self want to tell them? What message does group 3's person's higher self have for them? Their higher self, please. What does group 3's person's higher self want to say to group 3? What message does group 3's person's higher self want to say to group 3? Please. Strength in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, strength in reverse. I'm just gonna say they feel incredibly weak, ultimately. They don't want to drag you down. That's all it is. I'm gonna get to your channel message now. Oh. I'm sorry. This must be a tricky situation. It just says, I'm too ashamed to speak. See, like, I could not get cards to come out to save my life. So I simply cannot make sense of this anymore. Why do you love me when all I seem to do is hurt you? You would be better off with someone else, someone who has it all together. I can't lie, though. I feel guilty every time I try to accept your love. I don't deserve it. There's a pit in my stomach, and can I just say how sorry I am? I never meant for any of this to turn out this way. I'm still trying to understand the lesson, still trying. Please find a way to be happy without me. You deserve the world. Yeah, I feel like this person is just really, I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, I wish I could give you a hug. This seems intense. But you know, ultimately, you gotta look out for yourself. Like I said, if somebody doesn't want you around, despite what you think you know, just honor that, you know. Yeah. Alright, well, that's all I have for you. If you resonated with this video, please leave a comment, tell me what you thought. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I also have an Etsy shop where I do personal readings. You can book them there. Yeah, please follow me on the socials. All of the links are in the description box below. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you love and light and happiness in all things. Thank you so much. Bye.